every month. It's gather around 5 to 6 p.m. and a bunch of bikers get together and enjoy biking and enjoy life. It's a beautiful love fest on wheels.
We don't need to rely on oil and fossil fuels, and that we can ride bikes, and it's fun.
Critical Mass is a gigantic bike ride that happens once a month in cities all over the world. The size varies depending on the city, but in Chicago, hundreds of people take to the streets and hold up car traffic. Why do they do this? The answer varies depending on the person. It's a protest against cars. It's to encourage bike riding. It's anti-oil dependency. It's to demand more respect for bikers. Or it's simply a celebration of bikes.
Bicycles are important, an integral part. We should probably give them a bigger piece of the road and more respect and get more people on them.
If you run out of pollutive gas, you can't push a 2,000-pound car around, so you might as well learn to ride a bike.
I bike to work in Chicago. It's a great alternative to driving or taking public transportation. It's free, healthy, fun, doesn't consume gas, and I feel energized when I get to work. But sometimes it's hard. On a typical busy road, cars push me onto the curb, or sometimes into parked cars, or even into pedestrians. Pedestrians walk into the street in front of me without looking, and sometimes people open their car doors into the street before noticing that I'm coming. I must admit it's nice to be on a road with more bikes where I don't have to worry so much about getting hit. The first Critical Mass ride in San Francisco in 1992 was a response to this lack of respect for bikes as legitimate traffic, among other things. Thanks in part to this movement, there have been many improvements, more awareness, bike lanes, and more people on bikes. But we have a long way to go. Now Critical Mass happens in more than 325 cities across the world. There are no people in charge, so no permits are ever requested. People just show up by word of mouth, sometimes with suggested routes on maps, and the group spontaneously decides the rest. Many drivers don't like the fact that the bikers ride through red lights, but they have to in order to stay together and keep cars from driving in the middle of the group, which would make the ride unsafe. Sometimes there are clashes among rowdy bikers, angry drivers, and the police, but for the most part, drivers and pedestrians are amused and supportive. Police in Chicago even help block traffic, although the bikers don't request it. Many bikers hand out flyers or explain to people why bikes are good and what Critical Mass is. And some bikers make it a point to be extra polite.
Thank you for your patience. Have a good weekend, guys. Stay off. It's a beautiful day.
So get on a bike and join your local Critical Mass, or if there isn't one, start your own.